Hey guys, welcome back to CK3. I do appreciate the support on the previous video of CK3 and the developer news as well. Grand Tactician will be coming back and it will be coming back strong. I'm just playing a waiting game, but for now we actually got some claims on the Kingdom of Mercia, which is pretty much wrecked at this point from what I can tell, which is kind of scary to be honest. But I'm gonna unpause the game. We're gonna wait a couple of days and then see if I can't press these claims. I'm also trying to get a better relationship with the Nordic King of, not Norway, but Denmark, because I don't want him crossing over and raiding our crap, because it's just becoming annoying and I cannot beat him. His army is too strong, so I'm trying to counteract it another way. If I can become this guy's friend in a way, then I probably won't have to worry about him raiding our shores. But I'm doing the last level of the development point for the capital, and then we're going to move the steward over to a different place and start developing the kingdom list in general. But I got two people that have a claim on the same place, so I think I'm going to claim it for the male person. And we also have another son, so now we have a whole bunch more sons and whatnot. So it is what it is, which reminds me I need to go to the family tree here and make sure that somebody is educating Abraham. To be honest, who do I want to actually do this? What is his initial strong point? Let me see. His initial strong point is stewardship, but I already have one of my sons doing that, so I'm going to make him do something else. Let's do martial, eh? Yeah, let's get him martial education, because I already have somebody doing a stewardship education. Let's go to Guardian. I don't want to do it myself. I would like to have one of my vassals actually do it, to tell you the truth. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. How do I want to do this though? I'm the best one capable of doing this. However, I'm going to put him under one of my knights here, and he's gonna educate him for me here, just because he's the next best guy we got there. But let's see. We have 1,005 out of 800. So I say we just wait a little bit longer and let it do us. And then once we hit level 10 in the capital of development, I'm gonna move the steward. Actually, let me pull the council screen up real quick and just wait until he's done. He's got 9 months left on that job, and then we'll move him so that he will develop another place. One of the things I do want to do though is I want to arrange a marriage between, let me pause the game real quick. One of our betrothals can actually work now, so we're going to do that in a second. But let me see, let me go to subjects. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go to my screen, and I want to go to subjects, and I probably want to marry with this guy here. So I'm going to arrange a marriage with him, with my new son and somebody in his household here. Let me see if I can't find him. There we go, Abraham, and he's got all but older folks. I mean, I realized that I could legally do it because it's the Middle Ages, but you know what? I don't know. I kind of want to do it so that I have good relation with him, but at the same time, I'm like, let's see if he has any daughters that I can get my daughter to one of his sons if he has them. I'll do that. And then, how old is she? I want to see how old she is real quick. That actually wouldn't be too bad, especially since considering, you know, it's Middle Ages, 6-year age gap actually wouldn't be that bad. So let's go ahead and do that. So we actually marry within his family and stuff, and we want to make it so that his relationship with me is very, very good. In the meantime, we're going to pull the trigger on this proposal. This is fantastic. And then that's all the marriages set up thus far. Actually, I do have one more vassal that we could probably do it with, but I don't know what kind of gender he actually is. Let's see. Arranged marriage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange a marriage between him and him, and yeah, that's gonna help big time with the relations. I like that. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we got our vassals in their family. Every single one of them. That's fantastic. Alright, that's very, very sweet right there. That's very, very sweet. But our steward is pretty much done with the development point of the realm. So I'm going to, yep, we can explain that. Okay, we got some major upgrades put in, so that is good. I'm going to accept these gifts because we get extra 42 gold thanks to the peasants. But yeah, I'm just trying to get the relationship with the King of Denmark to be what it needs to be so that he is not constantly up our rear and raiding our shores. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we have plus 20 with him, and hopefully it continues to get better. We do only have a 20%, but even so, that should help some. Yeah, Wales is wrecked in Mercia actually. So I do have an army of 2,700 at this point, so that is very, very good. I'm almost positive that more than likely the Wales has a stronger army than we actually do at this point. So I gotta be very, very careful when dealing with them, but we will see. I'm not gonna read this because I just want to keep the game moving for you guys, but we're gonna see what we can do here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with this one, honestly. Okay, we just gained a martial perk. That is fantastic. There we go. We just got another living off the land perk, which really helps us with the safety aspect and the supply aspect. So that will be very, very nice. He's just about done with that development point there. And then we're going to move him because you start to hit diminishing returns after level 10 in the first chapter, first 18, not 18, but 866 start date or whatever the early start date is. And so at this point I'm gonna move the steward and he's gonna do a different region for us here. Let's see. Well, actually I think I should go and check the name of my domains, to be honest. Okay, so we could do the Eldom of Berkshire, or we could do Kent. I know where Kent is, so I think that's what we're gonna do, just because I know exactly where that is. So we're gonna move him to Kent so that you can get the development into a higher level in that area of the Petty King Forest, and that way we get more development as things continue to go down, develop even more. Okay, so I'm gonna develop this place here. I think that would actually be beneficial, so let's get him on that and we'll go from there. Alright, let's get the game running again. We have over 1,000 gold, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna overthrow this dude right here since we actually have, well, I don't think I can because I think he's part of the kingdom upwards from us at this point. Because actually it does say that I can claim first these claims for him, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me choose this event first though. Yeah, we'll take some stress because we haven't done a lot of stress anyway. So I'm gonna just press this guy's claim for him. We're gonna pause the game so that the game doesn't go out of my control. But we have obviously to close the event here. I'm not gonna read it, but we all know what that's all about. So I'm going to make sure that we raise all armies, and we're going to go kick Mercia's butt for what's left of it. It does have a decent sized army, to be honest, but nowhere close to my size. He's only got a couple of hundred. So yeah, that's definitely not, he's gonna get crushed. There's no doubt about that. Awesome. So now we arranged the marriage between him, and now we got very, very strong ties with our other houses in our kingdom here. Even though it is very, very small at this point, it's going to take a lot to just get her vassals to be angry about something, because we're basically family at this point. And here comes the crushing. This is going to be 2 seconds right here. Yeah, this is very, very fast. Yeah, enforce those demands. Oh, further, okay, he wants to go to learning. Okay, that makes sense, but we already have somebody that can do that. So I'm not going to worry about that. But don't think I have any marriages that I can tie the new vassal to at this point. Oh, come on. Hopefully he beats him. We can definitely beat this guy by ourselves, though, to be perfectly fair. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight this guy because we have a much stronger army than almost guaranteed. Raise the troop pick number and so. Let me see. Lost a. I feel like we did. No, everybody's right. That is good though. Let's see if we can form the kingdom at this point. I think we should be able to, since we do own part of Mercia and part of East Anglia and all that kind of stuff. So I can't remember how you actually do that, but do that though? Yes, I think we can. Legitimacy game. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do that, because I actually want to see if we can't create the kingdom here. She bloody hates us. Kingdom of England. Here we go, guys. We're gonna do it. Fantastic. Bloody fantastic. We are now King of England. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Okay, so most of the people are voting for my son, which is really, really good. I do want to cast my vote for my candidate. And now my candidate actually has 5 votes to take us to the next level. So oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is enough. Okay, well, this got a lot more interesting, did it not? Let's actually go and kick this guy's butt first, and then we'll go back to England. Oh, the first DLC type deal. Okay. Interesting. Okay. As king, you have new duties, responsibilities. You'll be expected to regularly hold court, solving disputes within the realm. And I'm basically going to shortcut this. I don't really want to read the whole thing. But daily routines and Earl Alfred blah blah blah. Okay. Is looking, perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner. That's awesome. They're presenting me with a banner of England. That is fantastic. I'm starting to love this. Okay, what kind of choices do we have here? That will give us 200 legitimacy. That would be awesome. Or, okay, so that brings Oxford to a level 5 out of 9, I think. Or, yeah, alright. Let them see it. Oh, this is freaking sweet, guys. This is sweet. Okay, let's hold court and let's see what happens. Okay. Alright. Well, okay. So it's that I came and narrate. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for the guards, blah blah blah. Okay, let's get right to the meat of this here. Okay, after some moments, I have 3 people in the court to deal with. Okay. I know, because he's old. It's freaking fit. I know, he looks like a derp. I know. Okay, let's listen to the part. Okay, so who is this? Yes, Nate, please read this.
Okay, a thin, raggedy-looking peasant stands before me, talking of the opulence of my throne and opulence. Doesn't look that. Obviously distracted, I call him to get his attention. Oh, I'm sorry, Highness. My village in Hampshire was hit by blight this year. We lost not only our crop, but our seed too. We have nothing. We have nothing. We shall starve without help. Glancing around the room again, he adds, "Surely you have wealth to spare. You will have the funds you need to rebuild. That takes away 150.
We got plenty, dude.
10 court grandeur.
There's freaking.
Give me a second. Your service will repay your debt. You lose 60 or whatever else. Earldom of Hampshire and every realm county with years of Baron you shall wield a sword."
Yeah, just give him the money he needs.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, we have so much. Okay, now the Pope is coming. Not the Pope, but
The Archbishop. My Archbishop, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, now bows before me, eager to begin his proposal. "My lord, the Earldom of Hampshire could support another major church, a testament to the Lord's power and the kingdom's piety. You must help fund a new house of worship at Basingstoke, whatever, for the Catholic faith." Oh yeah, I think you can do that.
yeah, who cares?
Glory. Let's see. Oh, magnificent. Okay. Kingly, I am with.
Whatever this guy's name is. who cares?
I am LV, and I've traveled far to ask your aid in righting a great injustice. The man in front of me bows deeply before continuing with a well rehearsed plea. "My brother, Petty King Dumnarth, currently sits on the throne of Cornwall, but I am the true and rightful ruler of those lands.
So he wants
If you
to
aid me in
first.
pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally till the end of my days."
Yeah, we'll do it.
You gonna press the claim?
Yep, we'll do it. But
You held court for the day. You gain the loyalty of, and your business that day is
that
done.
was kind of
You
cool.
gained some legitimacy and you lost a bunch of money.
All right, so we're gonna deal with this Cornwall bullcrap. This guy wants to, but I think we're gonna wait a little bit before I actually do that. Though. Well, I got 2,000 men. I could probably just spend that. Hey, benefits over. It's me, so I'll wait a little bit though, just so I can recuperate the losses here. But I think I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. That was fun. I'm enjoying that. That's the first time I've seen that. That's pretty cool. I'm never a good reader, so I had my little narrator read for me. But that was pretty cool. I like that. I think the next episode, make sure you stay tuned for the next one because we're going to wreck this Cornwall guy for a little buddy that walked in the court here. And we'll see what happens. And we'll expand the Kingdom of England over into Cornwall. So I'll see you guys next time. God bless y'all, and we'll see you again.